Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LPL 2025 Split 1.
Ourselves the reset to the lane swap rather to escape the first few levels and then come back to lane to do stuff like this. Even HP, take the chunk down, and now Shun has a dive option because of that lane swap.
It's kind of crazy. The Ezreal Karma being shoved into lane is not what you normally expect. Now they're in danger. The heals pop. They're going to try and play one. Mystic's in danger. Bailout's there. Not going to get that one. Pays has to flash away. And Kanavi is waiting. It's gone very wrong.
Shun turns up to bot lane and sees Ill in the bot side as the bot lane do the same. Cream's doing fine in this mid lane matchup as well. Top Esports, despite getting lane swapped on away from that level 1 Ezreal Karma, a big win condition, find a way to get their bot lane ahead all the same. They'll go towards the dragon, and we see it referring to. So I don't know, that feels very ominous there.
What's happening to that? I'm flying to
hang on. Kanavi is actually half a level up on Shun and has an early level 6 and goes towards Ala, force the flash minimum.
Yeah, there's the flash, but there's still a cease and desist after into the public execution. You should have followed the restraining order. Stay 200 miles away at all times, or find yourself dead in the ground.
Scout shuffling back Cream, who also has the ult, trying to clear out the wave. Cream actually doesn't even pull that, and now goes for the fight.
In the end, it'll be the ult for ult trade. Gets beyond the soldiers. Looks for a bit of a chunk here. We'll have another charm angle. Still holding on to that last part of the spirit rush. Ooh, just shy on the charm.
Cream is really, as you can see, quite afraid of the wave.
To use the skills and powers they have to really get ahead of a curve. Top Esports feels like they've had to temper themselves across this playoffs. It feels like, ooh, it's crisp.
So you didn't know, we have a fan club for Cream. It is the Lactose Tolerance Club because we like stupid puns. Kanavi uses the Mega Blast Cone, finds Shun.
He's got pace behind him now. I don't know whether you want this, Kanavi. Kanavi, buddy, pal, friend. That's too far.
Did not understand there was everyone there. However, the fight might start all the same. Shun blows his ultimate teleport coming in from Scout. Who's coming down there? 369 on the bot side of the map. So Kanavi dies. An ill-judged trade there. But 369 does get to spend some alone time in bot tower.
Shot barrage. Will stop some backs. Nicely done.
Yeah. Galio has been a bit of a paradigm change. So Galio obviously being up after this draft will change things for the rest of it. Someone was asking about Fearless draft earlier, for those of you who are less familiar with it. Fearless means if a champion is picked, you can't play it again for either team later into the series. So, now typically,
they can look to play for that longer win condition in the soul.
Yeah, and it is the Chemtech. By the way, apparently there's a bug with Chemtech Rift, so it doesn't show up as Dragon 1 or 2, which means you get a disproportionate amount of Chemtech souls. Because
it's Orcs' fault.
It's always Orcs' fault.
He's definitely been doing this. He's been in the service.
I knew it was him.
That's what he's been doing over in the LCK. Someone tells him, make him stop. Never liked Dan. What an awful man.
I say that. I actually really enjoy casting with him.
He's really cool.
I feel mean saying stuff like that. So
he would return the favor.
Yeah,
he's got such a dry sense of humor. I love that, really.
Getting towards our second items, and of course, this is where the game should look to explode for Top Esports. 2-item Ambassador, absolutely insane. 2-item Ari, absolutely insane. The same can be said for, of course, the Ezreal, who is the prominent power spike coming up on the Rift. However, Dragon's being taken by JDG. Top Esports leave the Herald to basically just take mid lane out of turret.
Success.
Top Esports even teleport in with Cream. Don't really achieve much for it. JDG, going to be a Renata, you will be outvalued. So, Top Esports, they want to be playing around these item spikes and finding fights like this.
Cease and desist comes on through, flashes there. Hostile takeover. Kanavi flashing away, still knocked up. Gets pulled back with the handshake, and that is too far. Dead.
And there was no teleport from Cream, remember. He ults into the play, comes out, Scout flashes and catches the support.
The charm comes down onto Shun, who tries to flash forward. The Mikhail's cleanse means there's nowhere to go and there's no turret to run to. JDG pick up 2 in the extended play.
The one-man army is down again. Kanavi, for all of his form, has not chosen the good fights this game. And it really has been. They can do. The Shin's out, can walk up like this, especially with the extra shields. Cream on the flank, but is he spotted? Yes, he is now.
Cream and Scout trade out. Charm lands, but it means that your Ari's not on the flank angle. Dragon still secured. That's sole point. 369. Now on a flank.
Doing really well to control this mid lane at this point. Normally you'd expect the Varus, even when it is against a power spike like this, gets a lot of value. Doesn't get the spell shield down.
Behind.
Hayes has spell shield up. Here comes Kanavi. Smites off the spell shield.
Flash comes on down, but there's a change of corruption as well. But the follow-up is there. Goodbye, Pays. No way to stay alive. He played that as bad as well as he could. Scout shuffle under the turret, but the turret is gone. Now they're going to get some more, and Swissing gets the hostile takeover. Cream alive, backing away. 369 Drake's now stepping out. They lose Kanavi. But they've done the damage. Jackie Love jumped on, needs to try and find his way back in. Gets one more on the way out.
Missing has an incredible Renata ult. The tower does go down in the mid lane. But JDG doesn't get that much value. Tower goes down after. Scout does a good job, though, to make sure this goes down. And then he can actually summon up the Azir turret as well if he's in the right position. Doesn't do it at this point. Fantastic equalizer combo, though. Evens things up.
Yeah, flash to get a better angle from missing on that hostile takeover, and then Jackulov realizes he's not getting out.
Top Esports have a chance to rush this. Baron for Atakan might also be a trade here.
Shun's not going to be here in time, I don't think. Coming over, has flash as Wind becomes lightning. Maybe I was wrong. Control ward is down. 4,000 HP, chunked out by this one. Can look for flash on it!
He gets it!
Shun steals the Atakan. The withdrawal now available. And it just goes from bad to worse for Top Esports.
Shun is on a warpath, leaving his team in BLG and seeing them not even reach his point in the lower bracket.
Top Esports burned so much to do that. Their waves are in awful positions now. This map is about to break wide open.
I think that's got to be your game at that point. If you're taking the Atakan, you have a chance to fight back. You're now against a team that arguably outscales you with a Baron and with the Atakan as well. Top Esports, good early few levels, could not snowball enough, and now they're finding themselves in exactly where you don't want to be. Stop the smite. I think with the Ulx, there's a slight suppression while it's being cast, but doesn't get the right timing. JDG, they don't have a lot of summoners right now, but they do have damage.
Kanavi goes right across. Chris can be left out to dry, and Kanavi, I don't think there's anywhere to go. We'll get a Vault Breaker on Dala, but will likely die here, and that's just another kill over to JDG.
They're floundering.
2 more down.
They're floundering at this point. JDG, they have the items, they have an Atakan, they have a bunch of extra weird tank in there with double arm guards as well. Top Esports can't really get clean fights now at this point. They'll lose themselves the dragon that they were going towards earlier. They won't get that soul point, and being now down 5,000 gold, JDG will probably steamroll through this game.
Their comp scales, well, we already said we like them if it got to late game. I think this will count by building up understandably towards what will likely be a GA third. Jackulov got a Bloodthirster now. That third item might be enough to give him a bit more threat. Hops away. Shun did go in with the Audacious Charge. Maybe that's all you need, as in the mid lane we're seeing a trade-up between Ambessa and Rumble. Teleport's now flying. That could get interesting. They're going to throw down the Equalizer. RJDG, 369 in danger. Stopwatch happens. Scout now looking for an angle. Charm onto the Azir. 369 keeps having to hop away. Comes over the wall, flashes out. Scout now trying to find his own angle. Didn't quite find it the slow. Still really bloody obnoxious. They want to double blast cone out, and will do so. All the while in the 3v3, Shun has killed off Kanavi somehow, and the mid lane still happening as Ala comes flanking around here looking for more angles.
Well,
I think
Scout's got another shuffle. 369 might be able to get his recall, but I don't think it's enough to save the Vestayan Fox. Cream will go down, and Scout on the Azir has been such an oppressive force on the map, getting so tanky, so damaging. And Top Esports have not had an answer. They fall apart across the map.
No, they haven't. I understand why they're looking for the teleport flank. Look, can we find a 2v1 to break this shove? And the answer was no, and even in the 3v3 it goes wrong. 2-5-2 now on this fight. Navi not having a great time. Scout goes forward. Still has a shuffle, by the way. Nice flash over. Keeps Crisp alive, but 369 is not there, of course. He's off to the other side dealing with Shun, while Crisp and Jackulov do their best to just stay alive in their own base.
This hasn't looked particularly close ever since that big old trade and the steal of the Atakan, has it?
No.
That Atakan steal from Shun unlocked JD. Death Stance picked up 369 means he's a little bit harder to take down. That's one ult down, I suppose. Red buff being contested. Scout, very, very strong though. If he gets a sweep, it's the end of the game.
Just burns down that Vi. Caught up with another 3 Talon Strike. Shun turning up here as well. Some really clutch knockups on this Talon. All over now, but for the fat lady singing, and she is well and truly warmed up for the operatic ending of game 1. Chris for Mikhails himself after another Chains of Corruption land, and
that's very local though.
Has a really specific meh sound when he's overheated, and it's like on repeat whenever he does anything.
Yeah, it's a whine, it's a siren thing.
Exactly that.
JDG, they have themselves Baron, they have themselves multi-lane push. They have a Varus with a ton of damage.
Kanavi's got again. That is a 7th death for this Vi. Ingo Scout. And Crisp is crispy. Pace picks that one up. Cream is being consumed as well. It is just dessert on top for JDG. They were forced to work for it, but the workout leads to sweet, sweet things at the end of it all. Game 1 is Jing Dong Gaming's.
A little bit of cardio here in game 1. Jackulov has to sit and watch the Nexus fall. Top Esports were outscaled, outfought, out objective, and JDG take the first game.
I think.
But it is a much harder to play draft. Folks, we need to run some adverts after this draft, so if you want to skip them on Twitch, this is only on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, then it doesn't apply to you. You know, your attack range. That's the
true.
one. 369 against Ala on the Renekton. Ala has been a very good Renekton player. Right there, though, doesn't actually get his in-powered W off. Means that 369 gets the hop away. You even used to see Nar start Hail of Blades E, so you can get away from the first couple of trades from the Renekton and trade back with auto attacks with good spacing.
Well, so far. Double up comes on through, and again, you have still got a double ranged versus... Arlo gets that one. Discover the cost, as we said, of that ultimate. Early Renekton ultimates are often very valuable. Looking for some rockets, goes wide, and 369 building up towards Mega. See Scout quite swiftly back away. Oh, it's again going to be the next aim of the game. I imagine probably around this next set of grubs would be my suspicion. They don't want to give 6 up to this comp for sure. Yone with 6
really
grubs
good spacing from 369. Brilliant. As the teleport comes back in towards the top lane.
Trinity Force now completed. You can see why Scout was sticking around, and that is a big item complete. But on the other side, Lady of the Ruin King just got done. Cream doesn't have TP though, so might get a decent chunk of his Scout, but again with no grubs, this tower should be mostly okay.
Yeah, as the 0 grubs means that you do lose a lot of tower damage. It will be a wave gone, but Scout sadly not able to get completely everything he'd want to there. Crisp on the Nico. Done a good job. Oh my god, him and Jack are doing a great job.
Using the Make It Rain to really set up for the bullet time has been so nice to see from Jackie Love. This is the combo you want from an MF. Don't waste your Make It Rain. Turn it into something more.
Yeah. And that's your first turret. The mid lane turret going down. It's a death by 1,000 cuts and 1,000 mites, really. An extra turret going to go down in this bot lane too. First turret already secured. Toppies will get themselves defeats to strength. 2 turrets down in under a minute. Top lane low HP as well. Herald spawning in 30 seconds. JDG, I don't know if they feel like they can give over the Herald given that it's 6 grubs, but it's more like they need the Herald to break open the map themselves. They're going to try and get themselves an overload in this top side, try and get something back. Esports, they're going to be happy to go towards that Herald if anything else. They can get themselves real presence on the map. Ala gets a tower down here on the bot side, but trading it for a tier 2. Top Esports, they have used this early pressure of all of the lanes that they are comfortable. So, where does this leave JDG? Not in a great place.
Oh.
Scout trades flash for flash. 369 flexing the muscles.
There's a crunch afterwards to follow. Can Luke just get the orders down? Scout's dead. It's up solo kill.
The Tabby reducing so much damage. 369, effectively another AD carry. Arla's going to flash forward, try and take down the Minion. They might get him, but what about everyone else?
Oh, Pace in so much danger. Fate's Call buys some time. They're going to keep hunting. Fate's called away. They've teleported in. Does Jackie want to keep running? He can go a long way, but the Swell Seed Slow will buy some time. Shun finds Cream, or the other way around. Fate's he'll force me flash from again. He's going to go back over the wall, though. He'll be just fine. Lots of summoners blown now. It's yes, a 1-for-1. But JDG is still run out of their own jungle.
I was wondering whether Jackalov would flash ults at that point. Felt like a Jackalov play to make. Yeah, it's a 1-for-1, but JDG lose a lot more. They have 1 flash left on Paze, and now they can't force a fight, as you were rightly saying, to defend against this Herald that has just been summoned. That's going to be another turret with the 6 grubs. Even more gold. It's going to be 350 gold spread between jungle and AD carry. Top Esports, such good play through this early game domination.
Shun looking for a potential angle. Does have the lilting lullaby, but I think that is only going to be anesthetic and palliative care at this point for their own team, as Shun finds Nar, and unfortunately for him, Crime finds him too. Bullet time under the turret in tier 2 rather. And JDG again just look a little lost right now.
Shun doesn't just find himself a spear, he finds himself the Grim Reaper. Red buff goes down. I think JDG are very, very blessed to see that their Baron hasn't spawned yet. Atacon, though, it's still going to go down. It's going to still be the Voracious one, not the Risen one. We haven't had enough early blood for that one. Atacon is going to be very easily taken, and that will overlap with Dragon and with Baron. JDG don't really have the tools to do anything with this huge, huge, overwhelming advantage for Top Esports in both summoners and items.
Callista still hasn't finished her second item. The Misfortune has nearly got her 3rd plus boots completed. Blue buff taken. Navi, potentially in danger. Chris goes forward, gets a bit of an angle onto Pace, who flashes away and stays safe. Fate's Call used. Soul rebinds, though. They're going to try and re-engage on the back line, but that's Jackie Love.
369,
and 369
Mega.
looking very scary with the Mega. The Make It Rain, though, to 3 members means that Scout's left out to dry. Shun now trying to run away. They're going with a watch out hit and the blooming blows. But unfortunately, it's still going to be more kills over to Cream. 369 finds Ala, and the Renekton is looking more and more like a pair of shoes this game.
369 can run him down as the Minion. The rest of the team comes through. They don't need a single withdrawal. They keep their GAs to keep them on their cabinet shelf. JDG, some of their heads will be put there too, as is a clean ace. They don't even need to take the objective. They're going with their 6 grubs towards the inhibs.
Inhibs Next on the list, they get the one in bot. Cream's there in mid to shove another one in. 369 hops forwards. Not quite find the knock, but they force him away from the wave, and they'll try and get something more. He doesn't have the ult, so he will just die. Now those death timers nicely Oh, nice. 369. Of course, was a JDG player not so long ago himself.
369 Kanavi against Jingdong Gaming, which they were part of as the super team. Got knocked around a little bit in that first game, but they are here to play. Of course they are. And this is a ticket to finals to play against anyone's legend.
Kanavi, recovery game from him. 369, recovery game from him. Against the organization that really they were perhaps most famous for being a part of. Kanavi in particular, he was the member of JDG. He was the talisman. As Cream, even post-headbutt, gets away, missing his to pop his own ult. Found by a Tangle Barbs, though. It has to be Fate's called away to safety.
There's not been a single impactful aggressive Kalista. Pays, who has been historically a very good Kalista player as well with the poke variety, just can't do anything. 369. Again, he might just be the strongest AD carry on the Rift at this point. Level 16 is the mini nerf. Chris goes forward to get some damage down.
Oh boy.
And missing is less alone.
Yeah, I think he's just dead to rice. Javelin toss goes wide again, but there's just nowhere to run. Jackie gets that kill. Now in 5v4 with 2 inhibitors down, 369 shoving on the final inhibitor turret. JDG, you have a last gasp and a miracle, or you'll be looking at game 3 with the series very even indeed.
Cream jump forward, takes the chunk out, doesn't get the kill, but gets the next best thing and sends them back. A spear lands, the turret goes. JDG, it was a death by 1,000 cuts.
Might be 1,000 bullets at this point. Their time is over. The bot lane does not get to play. The Kalista lanes don't get to play. The Nidalee gets to invade. And Top Esports show exactly how they live up to their namesake.
Worth noting first, Dernby, when Cream stormed onto the scene, said that Cream was the second best Akali within the LPL, and that was when Rookie was one of the greatest players.
The tail's going to get like some swoopy motions. And obviously they've got that on Mel's dress, which I think is kind of cool. So you've got really cool sort of like fabric, flowy animations when she turns around. As Kanavi, about to turn bot, I'll just burn the counter strike, which means I think Kanavi can just walk for the red buff slow, gets a cripple after, gets the Q, last auto would do it! Gets it, flash out, turret shot, not quite enough!
The minions, the minion auto, 19 HP, 11. I think it really is those two. I think it's those two. I think they're so incredibly good at those. Khan was pretty good on it too, I suppose, in the top lane meta of it. Sejuani coming towards mid lane. Shun going to be here. Cream.
Here we go. Needs to be aware the rebuttal comes on down, but it's now out, trying to buy some time. The passive from Braum, though! And of course, Sejuani, not enough. Gets the permafrost of her own and helps get a kill onto Cream. Ala, now on top of the barrel roll, did not enjoy that. Has to leap strike away.
I was wondering if you go for something a bit more. Cream, no flash.
Things was, Carcer was an incredible grab, because in 369 at the time was kind of bad. Of course, a year or so later, 369 is then one of the best Nars and Gragas in the world. But it took a little bit of a stern talkie to from Carcer back in the day to see that one turn around. That was, I think, back on Top Esports even at the time.
It was a long time ago back that it was. Jackalov, Crisp, and Kanavi get themselves 3 grubs, importantly so. The 2v2 not getting the most out of Scout jumping onto Mel again. Remember, no.
He's coming,
yeah, there's a safeguard coming here, but here comes Sejuani 2. No flash to force that one.
Hang on, Kanavi's going to be forced away from that. Overcomes Crisp, though. Now there's a lot of people around. The health bars there from Top Esports significantly worse. Safeguard comes down, and Crisp now in danger. Has got flash, has got heal, burns the heal.
Missing did get the acceleration gate though. Jace putting down that move speed for Missing forces Chris really to flash, uses both of those summoners. Really, Scout doing a great job of using that early pressure, the early kind of fighter damage of the Jace to jump in. This might be too far now.
Hang on, they've got to go further forward. Gets rooted in place. Cream still here, does a lot of damage back. There's still the option to just hit the R button and bring an Eclipse in. Courteous and got down. Scout's now coming on over his flash to the turret. Kanavi needs to back away as the Mega Inferno Bomb comes on through. Solar Flare. Sorry, Solar Snare has helped save that lane, and now puts Top Esports into a position they were kind of in the game 1 where they were down the prior lanes and it got very tricky.
Jackalov doesn't spot this out. He's using the Hawk Shot elsewhere. Doesn't spot the Tri-Brush.
And there is Shun. Cleanses away, buys some time. Cleanses down. Now the arrow comes down onto Missing. Ala is here, but I think that's just a dead Leona.
That it is. Kanavi gets the kill. Jackalov cleanses the Ignite, so Missing doesn't get the extra damage. Doesn't spot the Sejuani Leona, but just has the damage to beat them about his fate.
Will do so, and walks away casually down the river.
I actually wonder if this, right? If we get one more skirmish, we might get ourselves a Ruinous Atacon. Maybe. shall see. Knife takes that dragon, and with the special animation on that Lee Sin. But they do need to be quite careful of letting JDG onto too much of an objective game. They're going to stop the recall with the Ziggs ult. They are. Take some damage off of Jackalov, who will be looking for a recall with a little less health.
There we go, and I think the other thing is Jackie doesn't have first item yet. It would have been a difficult fight at just a half-bound axe and a recurve bow, so they'll back away.
So, comment in chat from Sobi. Give us game 5 and I don't care who wins. You know what? I feel the same sometimes.
Scout.
JDG top esports with this rivalry. Scout is going to be safe at this point.
Overcome Shun as well, was looking to shield there.
Oh, no!
Sonic Wave wide as well. 369 will throw the ult out.
What has he done?
As I think he might just have gone all in. Gets the Glacial Prison now onto Ganavi. The arrow out onto Shun, but that's not the easiest target. They'll do a fair amount of damage back and they stay alive. Sonic Wave lands.
My dude!
And there's
what
teleport
was happening
summons as well. Alice, remember, has got TP still, so now that 369 has gone bot lane, that's over.
Big mistake from 369. I mean, I get one.
Not going to come and contest. 369 going to try and trade out on that bot lane tier 1.
But this sucks now because you do get the tier 1, but you're giving a Herald up potentially over to the Ziggs just out of Q range. Kanavi would have to hop.
Warthog here.
He'd have to Warthog in. Cream coming in.
Good route onto that Jace, who actually takes a lot of damage there. Needs to be a bit aware as Grip steps on forward and forces the flash out of the Jace.
Here's Q forcing Shun away. He doesn't have the ult just yet either.
Mega Inferno Bomb still not going to be enough to secure as Kanavi picks that one up. The eye will be picked up on Jackie Love and Chris. We may need to flash out the back of this pit. Do they need to do so? Yes, they will. Chris gets to stand behind me.
How do they do that? It's a highway robbery from top esports. They get the Herald. Back to here, so that's got his mana. Kind of just giving him infinite skill shots really to throw around. Chris walking up and trying to secure vision.
Steps on in, there goes Kanavi. Glacial Fissure after going to try and jump onto Missing, who does just about get by that that Brawn passive of the concussive blows. Gets the kill. As the Leo goes down. Nice combo from Kanavi to keep looking for Shun. The cast back into the wall. And the Sejuani is pork. Bacon for breakfast. As top esports keep trading, Kanavi gets to chunk out the Jax as well. Head over to this dragon. Nicely played.
Yeah, Scout ends up taking a tower for this, but a big mistake from JDG on the approach. They don't take it slow enough, and they allow the quicker combo of the Lee Sin Braum to get their 2v2 damage down. JDG, a mistake from them in an important moment, allows top esports ahead in terms of the objective game.
I think PES should be able to just execute that. Does so. That Ziggs damage finally comes back to fruition. And it is an extra turret.
Starting up the Atakan. Jace on top side does have teleport. They might go towards Jackalov. Gets plans. He has flash. Shun's going to go towards him.
Needs to look. Got the blast cone, but it's only really towards the Jace. Teleport now in mid lane. Still though, it's going to be the Draggers. Oh my god, Jackalov in danger. Scout going to the backside. Flash over the wall. It's beautiful. And now Scout, like he dies, unlock it. Is not going to be enough. Gragas get Ziggs, and Jackie glides all over them. It's skating time, baby.
That is Jackie fucking Love space gliding on JDG to get them into the advantage. Uses the cleanse and the flash, but leaves JDG. Teleports come through. Jesus, man, Jackalov, the space gliding he has after this is absolutely insane. Gets himself close enough to Kanavi to get the safeguard, flashes over. We have the Atakan fighting in the mid lane now.
Cream, low, but still alive. Arla into the backline, does a lot of work, but they get a couple of the revive down. Scout still surviving. Kanavi into the backline as Jackalov now in danger. They lose another revive. Trying to get barrel roll as they do keep flying this one out. Still, though, JG doing a lot of work. Cream will go down. And 3, make that 4 of the withdrawals are all gone.
So JDG strike back. They take down a bunch of those hard-gunned Atakans. As Jackalov, hang on. Oh, that's actually a bug with the blast cover. It doesn't matter that much. But still, top esports lose into 369's Gragas, who I think has been absolutely exceptional. Went towards the Saracen, the Cosmic Drive. A lot of damage on this pit. It's hard to play it out. You need to get the right angles, but has been doing well at displacing the backline at the right moments. Jackalov 2.5 items going towards the Vamp Scepter. Not the best tank killer still, but very good at minding his own business. Scout has a Kanavi on his tail.
Needs to be a bit wary. Remember, you just burned all of your TPs to make that play mid happen. Scout will die for this, but does get that turret. Dragon's up, though, so this probably means sole point for top esports.
Well, they're heading slowly towards it, so I don't think that's the case. Missing's back in base Susie. He can't really do much about it. So JDG, they get a tower and that's it. Scout realizes he's overpushed and he dies for free there, sadly for him. He has good gold lead, but how much can he really do with it? Hang on a second, he's got a gold lead, level 16 to 369. Maybe can take an extended player onto Arla, who's caught out now, slowed by the barrel.
Barrel roll, number 1 comes through, and with this amount of ability, they will keep coming through. Cask away. That was nearly taking a counter-strike onto the Ash, but it doesn't matter. The kill's still secured. Another solo laner dies. Towards the dragon they go. They get more value.
JDG are getting a bit, but, you know, still strong Jace, strong Ziggs. definitely not the end of the game just yet. Oh, he does the Panunu combo, but Scout now going into the side lane. 369.
Such a level 70. Gragas, he doesn't care. Zhonya's buys a lot of time. Will need to get over the wall probably here. Gets knocked back. Has maybe a way to barrel roll his way to safety. Everyone's running at him. How much more can they do? There's another
cosmic
slow.
drive, man.
He's so annoying. Seros finally popped. He's got a blast going. He can keep going.
He stacks up the Cosmic Drive and says, I have enough movement speed. The rest of the team is not really cross-mapping that well, though. All they do is kind of get resets, and that's it. That's the power of the Cosmic Drive. That's a bit of the WoW special. You stack up a couple of spell hits, you get the movement speed, and you get the hell out of that.
Sadly, difficult to deal with. Let me go from there. As a red buff invade comes on through, Arla with the counter-strike, knocked away. Red buff was secured, though, by JDG. By JDG. The problem is they're going to lose Shun for it. That's your jungler dead for a team red buff. Flash forward for the Winter Spite to the Glacial Fissure. Crisp low, but still just fine. They go forward. It's 369 in there. Kanabi flashing away, staying alive, and they keep playing out. But look, Scout and Paze are untouched. Jackie cleansing the burning radiance, and the eclipse comes on through. Mel finally has value. Scout in the backline will not die as Jackie stands and delivers again. All the world on 30,000 arrows.
The rookie of JDG. Well, he's a little bit more veteran now, isn't he, Paze? But he has been left alive, the newcomer, not able to solve anything, and he's being teleported on. Oh, Paze. Welcome to the LPL. 369 gonna bop him down.
With another JDG flare, 369 knows where his bread is buttered and brings the Ziggs down to size.
Now, folks, I wouldn't normally do this, but because this is a co-stream and we are very thankful for the support of our followers, thank you for Harold, who got us a copy.
To make that play happen, even in the full 5v4 then. And it got really dicey because Arla, Scout, Paze do so much damage. Look at the health bars on top Esports. They nearly get everyone, but there's so many shields. The Burning Eclipse does so much work as well.
Missing, died again. Dragon's gonna go down. So all of those low health bars, imagine how much more you can play around when they start regenning. When they start going up with 3 Ocean Dragon regen alongside the Soul too. Top Esports, this is a difficult composition to play. Their last game was a difficult composition to play, but they are playing it so goddamn well.
Also, slight moment here as the Soul comes down. This game gets quite annoying to call because you've got a Leona with Eclipse, you've got Elysium who's built Eclipse, and the ultimate for Mel is in fact blazing, Burning Eclipse, yeah.
Whatever it is.
One or two. Something about things being on fire and eclipses. Just a little note.
Put your sunglasses on, folks. There's a teleport coming in from
Oh,
Scout.
boy.
Oh, he has been spotted. You do not want to walk into that Lee Sin.
No, the Blast Cone buys a bit of time. Won't get any more. Gets out safely. Shun looks for the ult. Gets it onto Jackie Love. Potentially a big moment here. They get the kill. Kanavi now in danger. 369 around. Scout still on that flank angle. Can be dangerous. Mel isn't here. She's in mid lane. How much further can they chase?
I don't think they can.
Kanavi holds away. Gets out of the Winter's Flail. Another slow lands. Scout still on the flank here. Could jump onto so many members. They're going to look into the backline. Mel throws down the rebuttal. Buying time. Missing in there with that Eclipse. And the Zenith Blade doing so much work. Pace goes down though. And they still can't win the damn fight. Still getting that GA value on Kanavi. Big knockup again from 369. Who is such a menace. Chris punts up the door. And they're still winning when their damage dealers are dead. Because they've still got a Lee Sin. They've still got AP Gragas with a Sorcerer's Elixir. And Ala, you might be named at least phonetically after a drink, but Gragas wins those ones.
And Top Esports, they're taking their coffee Americano. They don't need the cream is gone, and they will go towards the Nexus. JDG slapped hard in game 1, but Top Esports, with some very unorthodox drafts, show their comfort and show their class.
If you're gonna lock in a Lee Sin, make it worth your while. 13-0-3. Kanavi is a one-man army, and JDG fall by the wayside.
No one does it like Kanavi, folks. Game 1, yeah, he gets his int out of the system. Oh my god, this jungler is on a tear, though. Very, very well. Hard to play draft, again, from Top Esports. I think draft goes to JDG in terms of ease of execution from JDG. I think they have...
ward in the bush.
369's recent is going towards top lane. I don't think they can stop the recall here. The plant isn't going to aggro onto them, so that's fine. Jackie Love and Chris will get away from the lane and go down towards bot side. Dragon taken. Killed. They didn't. They lost summoners, and that was it. Jackie Love and Chris get a lot out of it. 369 stayed now on the bot side, maybe looking onto Arla.
Arla going to have to do well here with the Pathmaker. Not going to be able to get out with the footwork part 1. Still will have another charge of that because Cassante is Cassante. But here comes Cream. They're going to come over the wall, goes across the Veil. Arla down about half HP, and this is just a 5-man bot lane dive. to get Jinx a kill. Excited and looks at the turret. The Whirling Death comes on through to clear out the wave, though. There's going to be a turret race in the split screen.
Yeah, maybe someone from top esports could have stood back a little bit and reactivate that Draven ult a little early, because it'll auto-activate if it hits the turret. Because of that, not happening. The Draven ult buys top esports another wave on the turret. They have the 5 grubs, but Jinx is still Jinx. This is going to be 5 grubs versus the Jinx passive. Who gets it first? This is going to be very, very close.
I think it's Jinx with the mini gun. It's going to be very, very close. I think the grubs have done it.
Grubs have done it. Jackulov runs out of the excited buff, and it'll be first turret over to JDG. Means that they get themselves one, but you get the gold. And I think the Jinx getting the gold is absolutely terrifying for JDG. Jinx is ahead. Jinx is online. Jackulov is in the building.
And you've still gotten a second dragon, so you're still actually at 2 objective spawns here. And by stealing that first grub...
And this is a very accomplished game by top esports. I know we're talking a lot about top esports, so they should have been getting so much more. Alex, the Q3 back, so they're going to go for the ult. Misses one there. E cancelled.
Between Worlds, goes across the other side. Bats away, but does have to burn the Between Worlds, but it's an all-out for that.
So Cream actually gets away with that quite well. Paze hits that. Hang on, Paze, you're in a 1v2 there. That's not
great.
Oh,
my days. Has to flash over the chompers. Shun finally turns up. Rocket just about goes well. My Shun's in danger. They throw down the ult, and Crisp is going to have to back away. The hook is wide.
Missing. Ends up getting hit by the zap as well. This is not a good play.
They can keep looking for some more. That staggering blows was big, but now missing in danger. The death charge comes on through. 369 on the angle. Flash on forwards for some more. Can't quite get onto Paze, but they still get the kill on the Nautilus.
What is happening with this bot lane? Missing with a hook into death.
Come up quite yet. No, 15 seconds on that one. Might be something to keep our eyes on. It will also be sole point for top esports if they get the Cloud Dragon. Kanavi finds Shun. Misses the E as well. The Grasp as well. Kanavi has to back away. Needs to now find an angle out here.
Paze. They really want to give Paze.
Go?
Not many places.
Over the wall.
Over the wall.
Whirling Death. Whirling Death!
Gets the cash in with the stacks. The stacks give the execute. Massive mistake from Kanavi. And suddenly the board for the Herald. The Herald's going to be taken. I guess top esports can come around for the Dragon. But that's exactly what you didn't want to do. They've been doing so well up until that point to deny Draven Valley.
And Kanavi gets a decent initial start onto Shun, assuming his team's in a position to play. And they weren't quite. Cream spotted by missing.
Cancel with his teleport. That's the big thing there.
Oh boy, that's still Crisp being on the bot side. Arla in danger. Tries to go all out. Misses the Q3. Massive shield. The polymorphed out. Arla tries to continue trading. My days, this healing is ridiculous. Arla gets one with the Q3. Slows will come on through. And the Rocket secures one back.
The Omnivamp from All Out saves Cassante and gets the kill in the 1v2 despite the great someone else. Guessing even in the best case scenario, you don't kill through hypertanks that well. Paze has an awful lot of responsibility now. Cashed in, has the gold straight in his pocket, that 2 items. How's going to come through? Popio comes through. This could be a fight.
Missed it, but it ducks the minions away. Chompers onto missing, forces him to flash. Stranglethorn's up onto 369, but he gets a shield courtesy of the Whimsy. Be okay. Shove out bot side from Scout. Cream no teleport, but can walk down the river and has done so. Arla has teleport, maybe has to join on short order.
369, no ult now, remember, and he's at 2/3 HP. Not the happiest ever. Cream looking for a flank. Pace does have both summoners. That's important. Hard to cut through the Bloodthirster and the barrier.
Cream now shoving out this mid lane wave. Paze eats a W combo, but there's a Bloodthirst. As long as he can hit the wave, should be okay.
It's the QE combo. Didn't end up using invisibility just there. The electrocute, though. Nasty stuff on top of that. But you can see, just heals up completely. Very hard to get through the Draven. That will be, but he needs to do it a little bit more safely. He has to check a lot of corners like this. You see, using that Death Ray to make sure he's a little bit more safe. He needs to play very respectfully
right now.
This is Death Ray, Sam. I'm sorry. Look, Arcane can change a great many things, so I enjoyed the show, but my Victor still has a Death Ray, Sam.
Just the way it is. Hang on, blue buff comes on 3, Q3 on him on 1, but screen gets on the wall, but there's a hook waiting! The Chompers prevent Pace from getting involved straight away. Death charge down to Jackulov, who may need to flash very fast. Between Worlds is good. Turnaround, we're going to come on through his double flashes now from Jackie and Cream. They get out. Turnaround comes on through, and JDG pick up a member.
It's the vision control game you're talking about. Kanavi does not respect the members moving across the map. Mid lane turret will fall. It's not a cash in for Draven, I suppose, luckily for top esports, but getting another kill onto Kanavi's Viego. The Cassante as well, a little bit unorthodox, and it's a fairly cheap item. Missing hooking there, gets the E out.
Nice waiting to buy some time, but the Arcane Storm comes on and Cream now low, but that's a very deep teleport. 369 shoves one back, gets a W down, gets pushed back briefly. Keep trying to play one of Pace, comes across between Worlds, is solid, flash away. Into the backline, the hops back away. Arcane won't jump him out.
Oh, Cream very nearly set himself into death. Got to be so careful. You give another cash into this Draven in strange plays like that, and the game could just fall apart. Very lucky start is known. They will be getting shredded. Shun does have flash and has a lot of damage. Shun might have another Atacon steal.
Needs to try it again. The Chompers by a lot of time. I think it's just gone. Needs to get the secure. And Kanavi gets it. What about the fight after? Because it's all well and good getting the withdrawals. Doesn't matter so much if you lose them all. Missing, knocked up, and between worlds! Strangle Swords is solid, but the withdrawals continue to fly. Missing just about alive! Just about alive! They finally get a couple backers. Jackie Love begins to get excited. Chompers come on down, and they'll take 2 kills in trade for a couple withdrawals.
It's 2 kills, 3 withdrawals. Remember, they're about 2/3 value, so
would have been huge. The thing is, Jinx got a couple kills out of that. She's now actually ahead of the Draven again. It's very, very scary. Dragon's up. I think Top Esports might just have found themselves back in command of this game.
Cream looking for a combo. Doesn't get himself the electrocute. Misses out on that E. Gets the Q onto 1, but still scary stuff. Cream, no flash. That's a big thing. They don't have as many summoners. The bot lane from Top Esports.
That's on the pace! They can keep jumping. He flashes away. Polymorph stays alive. Now 369 on the front line. Could be in danger. Between worlds, though. Gets Cream into the back line. They murder him. The burn's there. It's wonderful stuff for Top Esports. We'll make sure that Jing Dong Gaming are ringing the bell that tolls their own death. Kanavi will go and make sure the Heartbreaker is true. They can get mid-tier 1. They can go for Baron on spawn. Cream got everything.
Cream playing some of those old retro arcade games. Hops off one side of the screen, turns on the other. It's like he's playing Asteroids.
Has Shadow Flame now. The Dark Seal's getting stacked. And again, he plays with the Between Worlds wall hops so well. Pays down for the count. Earns them everything they can ask.
Is tanky, but doesn't have flash. Needs to be a little bit careful approaching that fog of war. Doesn't get hooked this time. Missing. Sadly, not the best accuracy this game.
Kanavi with an additional Dirk in inventory for a collector build means if Kanavi gets a moment onto someone scary in the backline, it's a lot of damage. 369 goes in, gets a decent knockup. Cream. Missing's also nearly dead. Cream between worlds again. 369 charges Ale into a wall. And there's no way to stay alive. Shun tries to get on out to safety. 369 ulting away. Cream in danger. Gets the Nautilus on the way, but it's still a cash in for Pace.
Oh, that's important. He did die before, so he lost some of those stacks. Jaculov took so much damage from Shun that the HP bar advantage will be enough to force top Esports away from the Dragon itself. Kanavi's taking a game 369 has had on this little Yordle with a hammer. So critical. Great in the lane swap. Great in the fight.
Scout.
And now Scout is caught out. He doesn't have a flash.
Oh, boy. The teleport's supposed to be forward, but I think it's going to be too little. It's going to be too late. The walkover is back. The zap over the wall. Body secured. Kanavi steps forward as a mighty victor indeed.
Top Esports, they have found themselves the needle to thread. They're so well. Kanavi gets himself out the unstoppable. Missing, not able to be the difference. JDG will be... Hang on, Shun doesn't have that flash. Tries to get a rid of the ball. Can't quite do it.
Hex flash. Crisp is low. Can't walk towards that spot, my friend. The ward spots him out.
Close enough. We'll calm down for now. Hard to go over into Poppy, especially when Jaculov has both summoners as well. They're teleporting though. Shun's walking around the back. He's looking for something.
Onto 369, not the easiest target. Aurora not here, doesn't have the teleport himself. 369 the back away. Kanavi now comes back on over. Jackie still free firing though. The massive help of the picks. Doing so much work. Kanavi tries to get one of the back summon. It's a good side step from Shun. Jackie still free firing, still alive. They lost Poppy, but between worlds, not enough to get the kill as Shun goes golden, but he's on top of Choppers. They're armed and dangerous. And Jackie gets another. The gravity field is good, but Cream goes across the veil to get out of the zone control, and Scout now in danger. Tries to get an Arcane Ray and a Hex Tech Storm. That's not enough. They pick up the tier 2. And Jackie Love is very excited about another return to finals.
This is your public service announcement. Top Esports are back. Jackie Love is back. 705 on the Jinx. The LPL AD carry that won them their World Championship back in 2018 is absolutely on form.
Pays at 2-1-1. Could be a threat. The problem is he's now an item behind this Jinx. Missing goes forward to get on the Nautilus. Will die for a 5th time this game. Pays is another body.
And it's another kill. Top Esports still deathless in the bot lane. Incredible game out of Top Esports, though. I think at this one, unlike their other finals, might come in even as favorites. We'll see. Anyone's legend will be close to them. What a great series it'll be. Missing hits the hook.
Kanavi, well back away. Cream throws a weirding. Needs to potentially go across the veil.
Doesn't have his ult yet.
Careful. I think he could just be dead here. I think this is Cream going down.
Cream goes down. Didn't have his ult for another few seconds, and Top Esports can't support him. The Benoit has been slain as JDG get themselves a brief respite. 30 seconds till the Baron spawns.
Cream's dead for 40. They could potentially rush this here.
Oh, I don't know about that. That one feels quite bold. They might want to look for another fight. Look for an uneven number. Top Esports, they're just going to push out this mid lane. They'll play it safe until Cream can get himself the respawn and try and survive any initial plays. 369 getting Lulu shields means that the poke from the Zyra isn't that impactful.
Hook lands on the 369, not the easiest target though. Nice body block. Shun eats a rocket, and it's about a third of his HP after the zap comes through as well. Rocket.
Cream is up in 5 and is teleporting in. The Benoy is back for revenge.
It's Killer Bunny Rabbit season, but do you have a holy hand grenade? Paze has only got a couple axes, and Kanavi is saying, never mind rabbits, how about Ruined Kings? Body secured, missing is missing in action. Maybe replace that to KIA. Flash, heroic charge, and the keeper's verdict is Paze is sentenced to death. The game is over. Jackie Love is stone cold. They are going to finals, and Jingdong Gaming fall here to the might of Top Esports.
Your finals matchup will be Top Esports versus Anyone's Legend. Scouts. Oh, Scout, can he do enough? He clears out a wave, gets a Chaos Storm. Maybe
never know.
said.
Jackie Love got a GA, not quite burned out. Flash from Shun, gets that GA, but they still kill off the Zyri. Scout now in danger as they go between worlds. 369 still low, trying to kill off this Victor, and they do so, but they can't end the game.
Oh,
Scout holds the line.
It saves the game. Scout. Oh, Scout. What a legendary player he is in the LPL, but this series has... You are not running away from these carries.
You are not. Shun coming on over.
He's not there.
Here.
He's not there.
And that means your front line has to flash away. And Cream finds the plant. It's horticulture assassination. Missing. Flash over off the right side. Pace has to do the same. But Kanavi wants more. He's pretty bloody deep though. The wild growth just about not enough. Missing still falls. Yes, you got the cash in. But Jackie Love does it better. The excitement is off the charts. Jackie Love just about alive. Gets the zap for the triple kill. And they will ace JDG. It took them another fight, but the threat was sealed already. Top Esports are going to finals.
Jackie Love is going to finals. Kanavi is going to finals. 369, Cream, and Crisp are coming with them. Top Esports 3-1 the series, and we'll say goodbye to Jingdong Gaming.
They have had to do the run all the way through. We said how many best of 5.